Alright, well, stayed late tonight. It is midnight, 2 minutes past. Wanted to say that I got new tires on my car. Steering with these tires are a whole hell of a lot nicer. It doesn't, it doesn't take much effort to turn the wheel now, as the old tires did. The grip is so much better than the old tires, even when the new tires were new from the, well, when I got the car, they weren't exactly new themselves, but see, even without the break-in period of 500 miles or so, and I think it's actually 300, but even, let's say, a break-in period of 500 miles, these things still grip so much better than those, I don't even know what the fuck they were, tires that were on it before. The tires that I have on right now, that I got new, are Continental Contact, or Continental Extreme Contact, DWS 06 is the one that I wanted. Whether or not the guy gave me that specific one, I don't know. I know he gave me DWS, but I don't know if they're the 06, which is the newest of them. However, these things grip so much better. I love these Continental tires. I had the DW summer only tires back when I had my V6 Mustang, and I had such a great experience with those tires that I decided to go with these. Now, he tried to get me into some Nitto tires, but I did some research. Okay, the tires that I have are AA. Well, they're 560 AA. The Nittos that he wanted me to have were 560 AA on the Utah. So theoretically, the Nittos are worse than the Continentals, just because the A and AA rating. Now, one thing I can tell you about these all-season versions of this tire, they are by far quieter than the summer ones, but they definitely grip a lot better as well. So there's that. Now, can we get this wannabe racer fucking racing stripe Honda out of our way? Can he move? Definitely hear my car a lot more now too without these tires, or without the old tires. couple weeks, my sister will be coming down. She's gonna look for houses down here. She's actually very committed to finding a house down here. I think she's already made the decision to actually move. So I think she's actually packing up and everything, or I don't know. All I know is she is bringing her daughter, one of her daughters, Casey, down, and Casey's boyfriend is coming down too. Now that's dedication. For somebody who's willing to move with you, he's a keeper. Then there's the thing, but the thing is we have to, my wife and I have to room and board him, basically. So there's that. If he stays longer than 14 days, he's going to have to be put on the lease. If that happens, we're going to, my wife and I are thinking about starting to charge him for rent. That would definitely help us out in our situation. Paying the rent and our other bills. If we charge him, say, $300, that just right there helps us. Supposedly he can transfer, or he's trying to transfer. He works for a company that I guess is a Kroger company, which down here Kroger owns Fry's Marketplace. So hopefully he'll be able to transfer. If not, my wife's work is always hiring, my work is always hiring, and you know, there's that. Let's see. So my sister's thinking of staying with my parents, but they're like 2.5 hours away. So I don't know if that is a viable thing, especially if my sister is supposed to be using my car to drive around. She's supposed to drop me off at work and then pick me up from work. And I don't think that's going to work very well for her, because that's like a 5-hour drive in each direction, or well, 2.5-hour drive in each direction, with picking me up and then dropping me off, which is another 15 minutes or so, depending on how you drive. So that's, you know, gonna be about 5.5 hours worth of time just right there. Currently, my wife and I are kind of having a little difficulties because she took that a loan out on our car, the Ford Fiesta that we have. I told her no more loans like that, no more loans, period. And she took that loan out, and I said, you know what, I'm leaving you then, because that was the stipulation, no more loans or I'm leaving. So I left that day, or that night, for an hour or so, and she called me up and we reconciled. But I think it really fucked her up. like, well, she has bipolar, but this is like a new level of bipolar for her. So I don't know. I gotta figure out how to get her back to feeling good and all that stuff. So what would make her happy is for us to have so much money that we could take care of her parents in the Philippines, you know, be able to fly out to the Philippines because her father's on his deathbed, basically. Given, you know, have enough money to buy her, you know, clothes and all the stuff that girls do. You know, I would do like a GoFundMe or something like that, but I have no idea how to do that type of stuff. Or whatever it is. I just don't know how to set it up. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with it. But if people, you know, were to hand out money to me, I'd be very gracious. I don't know. I'm not asking for money, but I am at the same time. So, anyways, I'm gonna end it here.